Hello, everyone. I'm Dave Despain. Welcome to the definition of local color. Here we are on the Baja Peninsula, and you can find 1,000 places like this up and down this land span. This happens to be a local auto parts place. And reenact this scene over and over again. You ask the locals about Baja Meal. Everybody knows about the Baja 1000. And if you're fortunate enough to speak the language, the answers about Baja Meal pour forth in an oral history of the sport. Tremendous stories of excitement and enthusiasm for this unique race. Truly, the stories are unique, for nowhere else in the world of motorsport is there another event quite like Baja Meal.
Well, Dave, unique is absolutely it. There isn't another event like it. The reason these guys come to race the Baja 1000 is because it is truly the toughest, most demanding on a driver and team of any event in North America. The points championship or trophy truck has already been decided. Fact is, these drivers, many of them in the trophy truck division, have won this race before overall, so they all know the taste of victory and they understand how to get there. The organization it takes, the skills it takes for the driver. They all understand that you absolutely must survive Baja in order to win it, but survival is absolutely no accident.
First of all, we start with the pre-runners, and we take them and we prep them just like a race car, new parts, new equipment on them, and service them, and then Walker gets in, takes off down to Mexico to pre-run. And then I'm in charge of the 3 desert cars we work around, and they come completely apart, and then they're basically put back together, you know, piece by piece, and all new parts, rebuilt, and it takes a lot of time. We've been at this for, like I said, about a month and a half.
We're talking about 10 pit stops, a minimum of 5 people at each one of them. So we're looking at 50 people right there. Then we've got a raft of chase trucks. We've got people in an airplane flying down there to be at the finish line. We've got a helicopter for part way. I'm telling you, we probably got 65 people down here.
I think we got 11 chase trucks and 4 race trucks we're running. It's just the logistics of getting all the parts in the right truck, the right guy in the right place at the right time, and try to do it in a way that the guys aren't speeding down the highway and making it dangerous for them and anybody else.
Everybody's, believe me, has done their homework. Everybody's done the very best job they can to get their equipment done and the pre-running. And then there's that element of luck. You know, how much, is it your day or isn't it your day, you know? Only way of knowing that is going to be about 19 hours from after the start. Then we'll know whose day it was.
And you come flying in, and you see those masses of people there at the finish line. I'll tell you, it's heartwarming. It really is. That's why I do it.
If we're running our own and I'm running a nice pace, I'll be real happy with that for a long, long time. 10, 12 hours, you know, that's fine. But if all of a sudden I start finding that they're starting to pull away from us, then we don't have much choice. We'll have to go along with them. I won't let them get away too far, and hope that they break, because they just may not break.
I mean, back when Malcolm Smith was winning this race overall, I can remember the first ESPN or What Were Sports coverage, and I was a little tight just watching, you know. And, I mean, I had no idea I was going to win this race that many times, but I knew that's what I wanted to do.
But still, that bug goes dead on it. Well, you know, we'd been looking at Larry for quite a while. Actually, at the beginning of the year, we tested Larry, and I don't know, certain circumstances came about, and we decided to go with Larry. After all, you got to remember one thing: Larry knows how to get to La Paz.
Well, they probably got those O-ring chains.
I've been doing this about every gas tank full. This baby's.
I enjoy racing. I enjoy winning. I enjoy Mexico. All the elements of racing, off-road racing. I want to continue on doing that.
It's something that with a new 97 F-150 that is it's going to be an exciting thing to drive because the shifting and some of the products that we've developed in off-road racing in places like the Baja have come to pass in this new truck.
That's equivalent to approximately 100,000 miles of a very severe duty customer using our product. And we can accomplish that in approximately a 24-hour period. So if you want to talk about immediate feedback to how things are going, that's one of the places to do it.
Everything's fine, just heading down the hill. He says everything is fine, he's just heading down the hill. Ivan, if you don't need anything, just let me know and we'll just wave by to you. I want you just to look at the rear tires. I hit one big rock back there, both rear tires, when I go by, I'll slow down. Also, when we get down to the, I want you to relay for me that I want to look at the rear shocks. I think they're all right, but I have been pretty good here for a while. I copy that, Ivan. It's like I've only got one light, too. Look at that, would you? Let me know. Yes, I will, Ivan, but I don't have any if that's the case, but I will let you know. Your tires are fine, but you only have one light. You are correct.
We want to win the Baja 1000 La Paz, always have. We won the Baja 1000 before, and Toyota's won the Baja 1000 before, but in the loop format, never to La Paz. Neither is Ivan, he's never won it to La Paz, so it's very, very important to us.
We're set up with guys down south with tire groovers and be prepared for wet weather, and their instructions are they only have to hear from us. If it's raining, groove them. So we're set all along the way with guys with tow ropes, chase trucks, whatever it takes to keep them moving.
Ivan knows this course better than anybody. He knows Baja better than anybody. Toyota knows it better than anybody. Got 110 people down here. We think we can do the job.
There'll be 9 million people from a mini summit out here. There'll be 9 million people from a mini summit out here, where they come into a like sand dunes type thing, rolling hills. You get on the top and you can see La Paz, and then you drop down the hill and you lose La Paz. You can't see it until you actually get the highway and start into town. So real mess. But you're right. There's 9 million people.
We're coming up right now. Just, we don't have parts. We got parts coming. Bonnie's got them. We can't do anything till we're going up there now. Right now. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Don't waste no more. Bigger flashlight.
Brake pad.
Some brake clean or something.
Well, we ran absolutely perfect race all day long and all night long until about 20 minutes ago, 45 minutes ago about roughly. The transmission let go. So we're, something inside the transmission, so we're going to change the transmission and get on down to finish. We had a good lead, just comfortable all day long and no problems, and up jumped the devil. Part of Baja. They'll put another transmission in and we'll get on down to La Paz. You never know what could happen. You never, it's not over till it's over.
We're trying to get a transmission. Our guys, I think they had a problem with one of the other trucks, so they were like 45 minutes and or
There's a rough spot down the road here.
do they have a tranny?
I wonder if Venable's out.
Can you? We need the whole thing. Do we need? Hey, Reed, do you think we need the trans or just the forward drum? What? Could you see it, Dan? Maybe if you ask them, they'll give you one.
In the pit stop here, or?
We lost the transmission right as we pulled into the pit. Just lost it. I just got a radio signal that Ivan was down having problems, which put us into second place behind Raglan. And all of a sudden we have a problem. Oh. At least it happened right here. Yes.
Case 1 and 2, be advised that all conversion on the Santa Rita bin. And Chrysler 1, if you're on this channel, meet me back on Walker.
Hey, we got some lights on here. Super. I'll get the other one. problem. Want to put some fluid in that converter or what?
No.
Jack? Hold on first. I'll listen.
I don't think it does.
Man, you got to be happy. This is your second overall and the longest Baja 1000 in history. Tell us what it's like.
I'll tell you a lot more as soon as I've sat here for about 10 minutes and I know no one snuck up behind me. I hate to just celebrate real quick. I want to celebrate, but I think I ought to wait a couple minutes.
Good job, Larry. Good job.
There's a big water hole, and we just got around him, and I think he was having some problems. And next thing I know is I dove into a water hole at about 100 miles an hour and came to a dead stop in about 100 feet.
And I saw the water going like this, and I said, oh my land, and I pounded on the brake, and I'm already in the mud, and this thing just accelerated. Like being on wet grass, it just took off faster. And I know he's stopping. And I already had momentum going, you know, because we were going to have another race.
And I knew he was coming right behind me, and we sat there. It seemed like we sat there for 10 minutes because we knew we were going to get hit.
And I mean, I planted one, I popped him clear out into the bushes, right out of the water.
Good thing it was real muddy, that's all I could say, because we took off, skidded one way, he went skidding another.
But by the time I got through the water, the truck wouldn't move because it knocked our oil coolers off, and I lost all the transmission fluid. It broke my heat exchanger, so now we're losing the water out of it. And all the lights are busted off the front. The bars are laying down. Everything's dragging underneath the front wheels. And I shut it off, and Randy says, we're going to be here a while.
That was just one of about 100 things that happened today.
Hi, Bob. You beat Baja. I think it beat me this time. What a trip. Or I should say, what a journey. Started off great. I passed Kelly and Espinosa right away. And then got a flat on the dry lake, and then got another flat. And then we had ignition problem, or lost a cylinder, on and off. It would come and go. And then the last little bit coming in, no oil pressure. And they bypassed some lines, and I got a little bit of pressure, but coming down the pavement is making squeals and noises. And here it is. It's dead right here. It's been a trip.
Why you just cut it? It's not gonna turn with a spool. Want the toy? It won't. With the lock through, it won't turn. Push hard. We were as high as you could be after running 1,000 miles, and then when we pulled into that pit and the transmission blew up, I was about as low as you could possibly be. But now I'm feeling pretty good because I'm here, and that's all that counts.
You know, when I go out to my next life from this one, my spirit, I want it out here in a cactus about 100 miles from La Paz. Because then every 4 years I'll know that all's well in the world, because even though I can't see or talk, I'll feel the exhaust. I'll smell the fumes in the air. And some motorcycle rider, too tired to go on, will lean his bike against me, rest in my shade maybe, and gather his strength and push on to La Paz. I mean, that's what Baja's about. That's what's going through your head out there, survival. And, you know, it's a challenge. This race especially, starting in Tijuana, coming to La Paz, and all the adversity, the weather, the rain. I mean, just a great day.